Theo.
Sam.
Go, go, go!
Hey, Jenny Bees, it's Sam. And this chapter, it's about the rear axle.
Yes, ma'am.
This is table time. We will build this really cool long axle rod on the table and then attach it to the car in a later video. First, let's take a look at our tools and parts. There's a lot of pieces to this
So what
one.
we're going to need is the rear axle. We will need our 2 bearings. We're going to go ahead and open this and get just part of these. So we're just going to take the bearing out of the cage. And in that pack there's a little Allen key, and we're going to keep that Allen key to use. Then we're going to need our axle pulley. Bring this out. We'll also need the universal hub adapter, 6 GP1006 bolts. We'll need 3 of our roll pins. We'll need some blue Loctite. We'll need out of the brake pack. We'll need just the disc, which is this piece right here.
When you pick your hammer, make sure you are picking one you can control well. Big, medium, or small. I use the small because some people say I'm small. I say I have a big heart. Also, when you are using the hammer, make sure you wear safety goggles. Super important.
Thanks, Bailey. So the first thing we need to recognize on the axle is that one end there are 2 holes. The other has only 1. As we look at the instructions, we can see that the right side of the axle is the one with 2 holes. We'll take our adapter here and slide it on the axle with the skinny side towards the center. Then we'll line up the holes from the adapter and the axle. We then take a little black piece called a roll pin, safety goggles, and we'll hammer in a... You might also want some earplugs too. It's really loud for me personally.
Let's hear some of that banging. Oh! Ouch! Eek!
Once the roll pin is even on both sides, we are good. I need some earplugs. My ears are kind of ringing.
Now we take this cool piece called the brake disc. Check out the arrow on the disc to see which way it's supposed to spin. Make sure it is spinning the right way based on where the rear axle is facing. Remember your left and right sides. You'll slide the bearing on and tighten to the 2 set screws with the Allen key that came in the bearing box. Take the next roll pin and hammer down. Watch your fingies.
Now, the other side of the axle. First, the pulley. The front face is a cone, and then the smaller piece kind of fits in. The little slit goes away from the third hole. The little cute box screws that came with it fit there. You can tighten them with your fingers. You can slide that at the end of the axle. Next is the bearing, just like Bailey's side. Slide it with the set screws on the inside, and then we'll push it all the way up and tighten it with the Allen key. It basically keeps the whole thing from slip sliding around. Set up the next roll pin and hammer. And keep on thinking about mushing my fingers. Be careful. Theo, you're up next. Theo, take off your headphones.
What?
You gotta do the bolts on the brake disc.
My apologies. My ears were ringing. Well, okay. So yes, bolts on the brake disc. We'll need to put those 6 bolts on, and because we don't want them to fly out while we are driving, we apply a small quantity of Loctite on the bolts too. We will put them through the brake disc into the hub using a 3mm Allen key. They're pretty tiny, so be careful not to drop them.
you are done. And you should have a big, heavy, honking axle. Look how pretty!
Ooh.
Kinda looks like I want to lift it.
Or decorate it.
Or put it on the car. Anyway, this concludes the rear axle chapter, chapter 9. Join us next time where we install the rear axle on the car alongside the motor cage.
Be sure to watch our full color comic video if you'd like to see a little bit about how we built our car.
Thanks, Jenny Bees. See you next time.